Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow that I've forgotten the name of. And he's captain of the ship that the Company of the Broken Sword has.
Hi everyone, I'm Daikami-sama and I play Solas ab Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hello everyone, I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a Druid from Grayspace.
Hi everyone, I'm Levalithana, an Elven Wild Mage.
Hey there, hi, I'm Zach and I play the character of Lafdul Moonglade, a special priest thief from Realm Space. His gimmicks come with fun little titles. His current title is the Perturbed and Profaned Passenger because he's very worried about being robbed. And what this means for the bank balance, yes, the most important part of the adventure, and that the thief concerns himself with.
Robbed?
The thief part of me, anyway.
Robbed?
Yeah,
Why would you be robbed?
No, we were definitely robbed. Don't you word it any other way you want.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you guys had gotten to the end of a day, and we're setting up your camp. Let me see where your tokens are on the map. Right, there we go. Down here, you can take off that mark on your token there, Lafdul. Because you're not invisible anymore.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to remember how to do it. No, I've not died.
No, you have not.
Oh, you unclick it.
So, yes, you did have an interesting encounter with a green dragon, and she did agree to help you out against the dragon that Red Njord has somehow gotten on his side.
She wouldn't
And
give us intel, though.
And Solas will be getting his pet bunny back, or if not, he will go Doom Guy on that dragon.
I'm sure that would work extremely well.
The funny thing is if we go for one of our contingency plans, which is to just steal their ships and fly away, we might not be able to get back to get our stuff.
Well, I mean, a lot of that can be handled in various ways, but
Also,
we'll
you
see.
just got 1000 beats.
Yes, I was just typing in chat about that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Anghammeron, for that nice big bits drop. I really do appreciate that.
There was two
thanks
100
for the
bits.
sponsoring this stream.
Yes, yeah.
There was also Angrima also had two 100 bits before we started.
Yep. Very much appreciate that. So you guys had moved on a little bit from that point and found a spot to camp. So you guys can go ahead and do so. I believe it was going to be Ockar, Braxon, and then Aggie for watches. Is that correct?
Yeah, because Ockar wanted to change his spell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we always do unless Ockar has a reason to change, which I'm guessing he won't.
At the moment.
Yeah.
As he's remaining mysteriously quiet.
He is absent at the moment. Yeah. All right, so you guys set up your camp. Anything that you are doing in preparation for that camp?
I'm doing my usual spiel.
Okay. Create campsite and circle of privacy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And Finn's doing his usual as well.
Anti-vermin barrier?
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else? I'm sorry?
Yes. Sending.
Okay.
Two sendings.
Oh, to two. Okay. Let's see.
Tell them about
Yeah,
No.
we talked about these endings last time about telling them
Yes.
about the deal with the dragon.
Did
Yeah,
we
but
actually
we
go
haven't done it
through
yet.
with that,
No,
or
not yet.
no? Okay.
I think we went through the what the message was going to be.
Yes, but I
But
don't think we went through with the sending itself. We decided in the end to do it at camp.
Okay.
I'm sure we did send off because we got a message about them saying that he got attacked by manticores or something.
Yeah, I
Was
thought
it
we got
Chimera?
told.
Yeah.
Or was
Oh.
that from before?
Uh,
I
That
thought we
was
had
No,
I
no,
think
the
that
Arcane Octane told us that they were attacked and had taken some damage.
No, we did the ascending before to let them know we were going to be delayed because we were trying to get around the dragon's territory.
That's
Oh,
what I
right.
remember.
Okay.
That's
Right.
what I remember, but not the
Right.
not the actual dragon meeting.
All right.
Maybe someone in the audience remembers.
Yeah, it was a chimera. I did remember that. All right. So ascending to each of them, and is it basically to just let them know that you've made a deal with a green dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any specific things you want to make sure are mentioned or anything like that?
You might want to say the name.
Yeah, the two names. Green dragon. What's it called? Just a second. Thawadaxa.
Yep.
And the
Yeah.
black dragon Costax Callow.
Yep. All right.
So so they know, yes, the name should. We actually that we talked about. We talked about what the message would be. That we met the dragon. We specified the names. We tell them that we're the names, and they will help. And the green dragon will help us.
Yeah. If you haven't got anything else to send them, which you might have, you can ask them how they're doing. Well, I suppose that's a given anyway.
What I'm not quite clear about at the moment is, did we actually decide to tell them what the type of deal was? We had to give.
no.
He blackmailed us into.
I don't
Told us.
think we need to
Told.
say that. We can say that when we meet them.
Yeah, we can't put that much detail into.
So we've only got like 28 words or something.
25.
25. Yeah.
28. Where'd you get that 8 from, eh?
All right.
Inflation.
So basically just sharing about the names of the dragons. That a green dragon will be helping you, and you've made a deal with the dragon. Do you want to mention details will be provided when we meet up, kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Shall we warn them that if they meet, or if they meet the green dragon as well, that they're up for losing a lot of stuff?
They should be far enough away that it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Dragon
that's the
does
hope, at least.
know.
We
now
are.
that there's two other groups.
You can warn them to try to move out of the territory as soon as possible if they're in it.
They might move to another dragon's
You
territory.
remember you only have 25 words.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, you're right. So they could move to another dragon's territory. So
one is like the other one made. Nah, it's okay. So that's it.
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
And
right.
to be honest, I would think that our deal covered everyone.
Did you ask the dragon?
No, I didn't ask the dragon.
Remember, the dragon didn't want
Yeah.
us all to give one single present to her. She wanted to each of us to give something dear to us.
Well, mostly it was why she
shinies.
expected, mostly why she expected all to give and not just party to give, because Ockar offered, this is my part.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but yeah, okay.
I think also she was. She probably has a sense of her own importance and thinks that mere humans and other creatures of similar nature should offer a tribute or something.
Okay, so you send those messages. The Octave Arcane responds back. Understood. A dragon ally should come in very handy.
Mm-hmm.
Since last message, trip has been uneventful.
Passes that on.
I'm sorry?
Lever passes that on to the group.
Okay, sorry. And then the Star Knights, they respond back. Hopefully we can trust this dragon. Had an encounter with hostile giants, but defeated them.
Okay. Where are they coming from? From the south or from
Honestly,
north?
right now I can't remember. I can't remember which ones were going north and which ones were going south.
I think
Parallel
the
to
knights
each
were
us.
north.
The Star Knights were to the north?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we based on that, we sort of can assume that the giants in that direction, unfriendly giants in that direction.
Aggie would tell you that they're wandering hostile giants basically everywhere, so...
Okay.
Yeah, there's not really that many permanent settlements in here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you set up camp for the night, get those spells cast, and get your watches underway. Anything else that you guys want to do before going to sleep?
Well, I know Braxon wants to see if the spellcasters need anything, or see if anyone needs to lie in.
How many camps have we had so far now? This is the 7th.
Let's see.
Because I've noticed on my thing I got 4 pounds of salt left, and obviously I've only been using the.
This is a fifth night.
So I must have marked it off ahead of time.
Well, we were finding stuff, weren't we?
Yeah, and I've not used my salt for anything else, so I must have marked it off at the end of the session.
Yeah, it may have been the case.
Did you check for wild search?
Oh, right. No, you're right. I do need to do that. Nope, you're fine.
Good.
Yeah, I'm more likely to remember in the middle of the battle.
Okay.
And with the regular ones, the strength and cat's grace,
Mm-hmm.
because those are all the time kinds of things. All right. Yep.
Yeah, it's a shame that Ockar isn't here. I was going to discuss who wants these potions that I've been holding on to. He's not here, so he can't speak up.
Well, so I mean, he didn't tell me that he was missing the session. So hopefully he's just running late. Something came up, and he'll be here.
Yeah, I don't technically have to do it today. It can be tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, once we're like as close as we can get before.
I mean, if you want to say that you discussed it to, like this evening, and then do a retcon when he does show up, that's fine with me.
Because I've got the potions from the Star Knights, the 2 healing potions and the extra healing. They just, who's got them other than me has not been discussed.
I thought those were distributed.
I've got them because people haven't taken them. Oh wait, no, I can't remember if they were.
I'm pretty sure those were distributed.
Was it the regular healing potions were distributed, but not the extra healing?
I'm pretty sure they were all distributed.
I
do not remember. I do not remember them being all given to one person to hold on to.
I was holding them because no one took them.
I've not got any written down.
Basically, I wanted the fighters to have them, but the fighters were like, "We've got potions, don't give us any more." So something like that. There was a lot of like miscommunication. So I was like, "All right, I've got the potions, so we can just give them out later." As long as one of the player characters have got the potions.
All right.
Braxon.
That's the only thing that it was. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that. at
No,
least
no,
one of
I'm
us
I'm
have got
not
them.
worried. I'm not worried that someone is intentionally cheating. I'm worried that they were distributed at the same time you thought they weren't, and so you were holding onto them and they got doubled up. That's what I'm worried about.
I've
Not
got no
intentionally.
potions on my sheet.
Uh,
So
we'll
if
we'll
someone else took them,
we'll
it
worry
wouldn't have
about
been me.
it later.
Why not? Here,
I
hopefully.
may look through the old episodes and try and figure it out. All right. So for now, we'll go ahead and just ignore that for the moment. I think I'm gonna have to look through the old video or something. All right, so the night passes uneventfully. However, over the course of the night, a storm does move in.
Um,
My good birds are running out after today.
does that mean we can catch water?
I
We
mean,
just stopped off yesterday.
Oh, we can use our. Actually, does good berries? I need to check that.
good berries does not count for water.
Oh,
Counts
you're a
for
mind
food.
reader, apparently.
Well, it was kind of obvious what you were gonna ask.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
So a storm moves in, thunder and lightning, and
Oh, I set up funnels
Very,
for
very
water.
frightening.
It's probably going to spill over if it's a storm, but I'll try and collect what I can. I'll set something up on whoever's on watch can maybe attend to them, who knows.
all right. Well, I mean, you can certainly try.
Try.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braxon would have been setting these up every evening.
Yeah, Finn would be doing so as well.
I mean, it makes sense. If it's raining, we've got an opportunity to get water. Water's
Well,
getting...
we're supposed to have done it when we go to bed.
Well,
Braxon will go around and check all the things that are there to collect water that haven't been knocked over.
I mean,
Solas is in
this
the-
is also a rainforest. There's streams and creeks and stuff like that all over the place. So,
Oh, we're out the mud.
well,
You've been out in the mud for a few days.
yeah, or not, yeah, you've been in the the first. Well, it was only the first 2 days that you were in the swamp.
I didn't realise we could easily get drinkable water.
It's because no one was really asking. Like there was
Oh.
one day that you guys made a point to look for some, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well,
Solas is not too worried since at the point he only has 1 gallon left, he's just going to be casting Create Water.
yeah.
yeah.
So
well,
people
Braxon.
want good berries
Go on.
just to not use up a ration. It's only like they're gonna go bad tomorrow anyway, so
Are they
lose
going
their
bad?
magic. No, they just
Right.
lose their magic, I assume.
Yeah, Finn's got some too, so
Yours
Braxon-
was a day later than mine, or the same day?
same day. And
Braxon will
I've still got
happily-
18 of them because you keep passing them out before we get to mine.
Yeah, it's like Solas with the healing. He keeps casting spells before I do anything else. It's like, you need healing. Yes, I'm healing you.
Yeah.
Question?
Yeah.
These iron stones, the one that protects against thunderstorms, what does it actually protect against? Just the lightning or the rain, etc.? Everything together with the thunderstorm?
I think you misunderstood whatever I said. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it definitely does not do anything against rain.
Oh, what a pity.
Probably is.
We've
I
got
wonder
a
if
handout.
mine-
An
right,
umbrella?
so-
Do you have an
Looks like
umbrella?
amplifiers.
Well, so keep in mind that there's a very thick canopy overhead. So most of what gets down to you is stuff that's more dripping off of leaves than the actual rain coming down. So
Also, the
Okay.
humidity of the place makes it so that you're going to be sweating and such so badly that you're going to be having wet clothes even anyway.
Silly question. If I put a damp rope in my bag, my pouch for accessibility, does it dry off or does it stay damp when I pull it out again?
I would say that it would dry out.
No, I was thinking about just putting a drip line from my damp rope into a container, just hang it on a tree, and the water just collects on it and then drips into the container.
No, I think it would dry out.
Leva is going to have a look whether there isn't a dry clothes spell. Something. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
air sphere. Wouldn't air sphere work?
Cantrip would do that. Cantrip does a whole bunch of little minor stuff.
yeah, but it's not.
Cantrip
specified.
will
And you said we
dry
gotta
out
memorize-
your outfit. It'll dry out, you know, and it'll keep it clean, stuff like that. Cantrip
I've got
does a
to
ton of
purify
little minor
myself.
stuff.
You know, I think you lot are trying to distract Bald so he forgets to send monsters to kill Braxon.
Well, that too.
No,
Yes.
it said there was nothing that happened.
Don't worry, Braxon. We all know that you've got the prophecy of only die from being eaten by a scaver.
While
must
without
not
clothes.
We must
Yeah.
not let Braxon die. He said yesterday that he'd come back as Kender.
All right, so the night was uneventful, other than the storm moving in. And I mean, it did rain up until it actually turned into a storm. So yeah, if you wanted to collect water, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be able to collect another day's worth of water. So you wake up the next morning to the storm already in full force, and it definitely looks like this storm is not going away anytime soon.
So I'm just looking up a spell. I'll change my spells in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Solas will be changing one spell in the morning, and after he has prayed for that spell, he will be casting the Unfailing Endurance again.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to refresh my entire batch of temporary potions.
So it's going to be new 7 days for our Unfailing Endurance.
All right.
Wow.
It only needs 40 minutes to refresh, so he might go hunting till the rest of the party's ready.
How much
7
time does
days.
everyone else need?
40 minutes since the spell I changed was the 4th level spell.
You only cast like one spell. Am I the only one casting spells here? No, Leva's casting spells. She casts 2 5th level spells. So.
I didn't cast any spells yesterday, so
2/5 level, yes.
And 2 second
almost-
levels.
so Leva is going to be needing 100 minutes.
140. The 2 strength and cat screws.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else she casts, but I don't know. I need 4, 20, 20. I need 2 hours, 10 minutes, I think.
All right.
Somewhere in
So
that time.
Finn,
Oh.
give me a hunting check.
2 hours, 30 minutes I need.
Okay.
Yeah. Braxon will help Finn unless he
Actually.
hides.
No, actually a lot longer than that. Not a lot longer, actually. But yeah, carry on. I'll say in a second.
All right.
Did you remember to subtract the help that Braxon was giving Finn?
Yes, it's only a -1. So Finn, you do manage to bring down a small deer, or deer-like creature, so that will be ample food for everyone.
Yeah, except Aggie.
Yes, except Aggie. But Aggie would have gone off and done some hunting on his own as well.
Yeah.
Turn
So
down the
what's
volume a little bit.
what are you going to get description of this creature?
I'm sorry?
3 hours, 10
Is
minutes.
it like a deer with 6 legs or something?
No. It's just a little. The antlers are a little bit. They grow a little bit unusually compared to what you're used to, and that's about it. Coloration's a little bit different. That's about it.
Right, fair enough.
All right, so you're able to turn that into some morning breakfast, and that'll also give you enough for the evening. But if everyone wants to have a good berry as well, that'll that'll fill you up.
Yeah, Braxton would be happy to have a good berry.
Yeah, it's like power feed. This tiny little berry fills you up for like 8 hours or something.
Solas will eat good berries so that his neck that got a little bit sore during the night eases up.
Okay.
Yeah, Finn will eat one as well.
So you're going. Are you distributing your good berries, Finn?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
They're both going to expire. Just yeah. Well, 6 off yours.
Yeah, that'll be 6.
Well, I mean, if they're going to expire at the end of the day, we still might be able to use them for healing.
How? Yeah, I know that. If I were to offer some to Aggie, how many do I need to give to Aggie?
Let's see. He is.
I've got 17, so.
And I have another 12 that I can add to it if needed.
4.
Don't make his stomach explode.
I will give him 4 out of mine for him.
Okay.
If he wants that.
Yeah, he'll take that.
Cool.
All right, Leva, you casting Strength and Cat's Grace?
Yes, on Ockar.
Okay.
Is it still stormy currently?
Yeah, it's going to be storming all day, as far as you can
Alright,
tell.
I'm casting my Aura of Comfort, so Lafdul's not getting rained on.
All right. Okay, so let's see. That is going to be a D8 and a D6. All right. Make a note.
Solas is going to be doing what is customary, complaining about Taranis bringing storms during the worst times.
Leva is sort of complaining about Solas, about Ockar. She thinks, why should I cast strings and cat's grace
Yeah,
on
that's
someone who isn't
nicely.
even here? He isn't even here.
Arcus not here?
Always,
He's over there, look, see, he's there. You cast there, not there on me
he's
again.
asleep. Didn't you see? He's still asleep. But okay. I mean, he will wake up really strong and
You did it when he's asleep. You got to massage him, haven't you?
I was going to say he's sleeping much stronger and much more gracefully now.
No,
yes,
the spell
yes,
description.
he doesn't snore as often as much.
Doesn't your spell say you have to massage him? Or am I misreading?
I think you're misreading that.
I swear it said... Or is it I'm thinking of the oil? That might be it.
I
goes
don't
the
know what you're thinking of, but I'm
There
pretty
goes
sure.
the fanfic again.
Lafdul is thinking clearly about getting some massage oil and becoming a masseuse.
No, he's thinking
You know
about
what's
clothes, probably.
Lafdul could cater to many different creatures once he learns the polymorph spell.
All right. Any other spells that people are casting this morning?
I actually looked at what spells. Change.
Any other spells?
No.
Okay.
Braxon will cast his usual spells.
Yes. All right. So you get underway and continue your trek. Pretty quickly, within a couple hours, the ground has already been rising a bit these last few days, but it starts getting steeper. All right, that's fine.
And I've cast Line Load, obviously. That's my usual. And
That's fine.
Or comfort.
The ground is getting steeper and a bit more broken. Still, plenty of tree cover and everything like that. But it is definitely getting into the foothills and the mountains of
Braxon's going
area.
to say to the others, especially Finn, who's our expert at moving around this sort of terrain, do you think it's worth us cutting some walking staffs to avoid slipping over?
Ground seems solid enough to me.
Okay.
I mean, anyone who wants to do that can do so.
Solas already has a walking stuff.
Lafdul's pretty nimble, so
What I'm actually saying is, do the other players think it looks slippery?
It doesn't seem to notice it on 4 paws.
Yeah.
So slippery as in muddy or what? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, muddy. There's a lot of rain, so...
There's a lot of rain, but it's not making that big of a difference in that regard.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a really thick canopy. Think of it like this: that we have a leaky
That's
roof
true.
on our head.
That's true. Braxton says we'll have to be careful if we cross any rivers, just in case there's any underwater currents we don't notice.
Aggie would tell you if you asked him that most of the water in this area is going to be just streams and creeks and stuff like that. So he's not taking you to any rivers. And if you came to a river, you'd probably be following the river as opposed to crossing it. So
while traveling, I'm looking out for the local wildlife, seeing what's around.
okay.
While following, it's just like casual observations.
Do you have any animal-related skills, proficiencies?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I might have said something this morning to the party, but I can say it while I'm traveling at least when we all meet up.
Most of what you see tends to be smaller animals. There's a lot of birds, tons and tons of birds. Rodent-like creatures. Some of them pretty big, but still, you're talking about small dog-sized, and that's about it. Otherwise, you don't have the skills to notice any other animal signs, and you don't see anything particularly large. The largest thing you see are some deer-type creatures.
Yeah, I figured we're still like a day out of where the spells can be applicable anyway, so...
Solas gives out a suggestion, since he knows that you and Finnel'ar have the good berry spells, and you've said that you are going to be running out of the day, so before we camp we should in the evening look for some berries. So you could refresh good berries.
I can refresh some of them, yeah. I'm also currently refreshing my temporary potions 3 a day, 3 today, 3 tomorrow. Then the next day... Actually, how many days we got?
Well, I mean, exactly how long it'll be, you're not sure, but Aggie thinks that you'll get to the top of the ridge, and then and at that point, that's when he'll help everyone meet up tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we will be spending most likely one day after we meet up to discuss and do some preliminary scouting, and also if there's any injuries, treating those so that everyone is on the top form.
Mm.
That's the duration of my current things. Anyway.
So you should be able to get at least some of the good berries refreshed during that time.
Yeah, I got refreshed 2 temporary potions. I'm reserving 2 light notes. I got 2 spells that I can get 2 good berries.
Well, that's a point. When we're going up this mountain, does it look like the plants are changing as we go up in altitude?
Slightly, but not. I mean, not in a major way. It's still a very jungly, very dense. It's not becoming like coniferous or anything like that.
I have one question about the Goodberry spell.
Yeah.
Do you have to cast a Goodberry on berries that have not been picked yet, or can you cast Goodberry spell on berries that have been picked already?
You can cast them on berries that have been picked. They just have to be fresh.
No, the next
how
day is
fresh?
generally fine.
Okay.
I don't know past next day though.
I mean, it depends on the berry. I would say to be safest, within a few hours.
Because anything. Oh
To
wow,
be
really?
to be safest within a few hours. I mean, again, it's going to depend. I'll play it by ear, depending on the berries and depending on what's going on. But
I was thinking about picking them the night before and then casting them on the morning or something. That would be too late.
well, I
In
mean,
case of
if you're
you-
picking them the night before, why don't you just pick them in the morning?
You might, yeah. We'll just have to find.
I mean,
some berries
unless you're
where
doing
we
it like
camp.
hours before you camp. You know, I mean, like they're still gonna, unless an animal comes through and eats all the berries off the bush.
Hang on, knowing you, I'll roll
Knowing
the
me?
die.
I mean, I might roll a die for that, but chances
Yeah.
are, if you find a berry bush, you can just, find some other ones nearby. But it's up to you.
At camp, I will. Obviously, spend some time trying to find some berries if I can.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't actually know how long berries keep without refrigeration.
They keep,
For a few days. I
yeah, a
don't know.
few days easily.
But I'm
These,
not. But does that, would they be considered fresh? I'm not sure about that. That's the thing.
Well, I got a bag of holding. It's going to preserve them a little bit better than whatever this environment is.
We'll see. Anyway,
Are we gonna spend the first half of the stream
clearly.
discussing how long a berry lasts?
This is.
You'll.
This is
How about
D&D.
this?
These are
How
nitty-gritty
about hold
details.
on. How about this? When it comes up, I will make a decision.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, they're expecting a blog entry from you all on. Like, don't you have
Apparently so.
a deity of berries in your monster manual project?
No,
Like, surely Artuks grow berries or something.
they don't have their own deities. Anyway, so the terrain has been getting a bit steeper. There are times when you need to kind of do like switchbacks and zigzags to get up the slopes occasionally. It's getting a lot rockier as well. Does anyone want to take any precautions or do anything or anything like that for this part of the trip?
Braxon's got his rope with him, so if we get to any dodgy-looking areas, he can. I don't know how dodgy each area looks, but he could send his rope up to grab hold of something, get everyone to use the rope to climb up.
Solas will spend few.
Hold on. Let Braxon finish. What were you saying, Braxon?
If we get to an area that looks like it might be slippery, because, like I said, Braxton's a bit concerned about people slipping and hurting themselves.
Yep.
He would get to the base of an area that looks slippery, send his magic rope up to grab something at the top, get everyone to go up the rope so they can stabilize themselves, and then come up the rope and then coil it up and put it away.
All right. Doesn't look like you're gonna really have anything quite that steep. Anything like that, you could probably just go 10 or 15 minutes in one direction or the other and find an easier way up.
Okay.
Solas will just spend a bit more effort in looking for a secure foothold, since he doesn't want to be twisting his ankles in the rocks.
Okay.
Lafdul thinks this is child's play and is overcompensating for. He's over keen, so he may make a mistake with his ego.
Is Finn a person or an animal at the moment?
It's a panther again.
Cat.
You're a panda?
Panther.
A panther? He could have been a panda.
You do find pandas in jungles, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
They usually live near bamboo forests.
Well,
Yeah.
Finn's ears still work, so Braxton says to Finn, you're good with the land. Keep an eye out for areas that look like there might be rock slides, and let us know. just come and slap your tail against me or something if there's an area that looks dangerous.
Lick your face, it is. Got it.
I was waiting for that.
Like a
And
nice-
the annoying thing is Braxton can't understand Finn. So I can't have a saving throw or anything.
All right, so the day progresses fairly uneventfully. You stop about midday to get a bit of lunch, but then continue on. You do notice that in this terrain, it does look like when you get to a point that you are going to camp, there's ample places that are like out of the way of where the water's going. Like there's plenty of bare rock, still completely covered by a canopy up above, but there's some good places to set up camps that are not likely to have water coming down off these the hills onto you, kind of thing.
Has it been raining the entire day?
Yeah, it's been storming the whole day. There's
Alright,
thunder and
halfway
lightning.
through, my spell runs off, and Lafdul looks very, very sad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just storming the whole day, like thunder and
So
lightning the whole time.
Solas comments to Lafdul that at least you're not. At least you have a better canopy over you in here than you had on the flitter.
Yeah. Oh, does Aggie throw rocks, or is he able to throw rocks?
You've never seen him do that.
Braxton's going to go to him and say, we've met some other giants that throw rocks when they get attacked. Do you ever throw rocks?
No, he hefts one of his spears and says, "These do a much finer job and much easier to hit weak points."
Fair enough. I was just wondering when we made camp if it was worth collecting some rocks in case you ran out of spears or in case any of us ran out with weapons.
No, we don't. Our kind doesn't do that. The more savage ones are the ones that do that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do seem pretty sophisticated to me. You make some really good stuff in your village. I was really enjoying your woodworking skills with some of your colleagues.
Well, thank you. Alright, so the rest of the day is completely uneventful, other than just, the constant rain and storm. But you don't really see anything particularly dangerous. Finn, you do notice some signs of other animals. There are definitely large cats around. There are definitely large primates of some kind. You've also seen some signs of humanoids. You're not sure exactly what, but you've seen some footprints. You've seen some broken stone tools. One or two of those, that sort of thing. And there's definitely large reptiles, especially snakes and stuff like that around.
Okay. Finn will pick up one of the broken stone tools in his jaw and bring it back to the party.
Braxton looks down and says, "Oh, what you got there, Finn?"
Just set at his feet and then lope off again.
Hey Braxon, I think you're meant to throw it, and he fetches it.
Aggie sees that and says, "Oh yes, there are some small folk around. They tend to wander. There are some savage ones, dirt diggers, and others kind of like you, but without the metal."
Yeah.
I'm guessing
they're
the
locals.
diggers are dwarves.
I can't tell from that which left it.
No.
So do they have mines in the hills?
I don't know what a mine is.
Oh, a mine
They
is.
would have worked metal if they did, not stone.
Yeah, but they might mine for coal. A mine is a hole people dig into the ground in order to extract things out of the ground that they can use.
Finn could demonstrate that, not Finn. Oh no, he can't. He left it.
Well, the
And
dirt
that-
diggers do
Solas.
use some metal, but it's nothing of the level that you have.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean it's possible they don't have access to the same metal that we do from other planets, but it's also possible that they might not have the techniques for creating the metal. Different metals require hotter fires and different sort of equipment sometimes to work.
I think.
Aggie kind of shrugs his shoulders and says, other than the really hostile savage ones, when we leave them alone, they leave us alone. We don't have that much contact. Occasional trading for food. That's about it.
Right. Well, we'll have to be careful to try not to wander straight through the middle of one of their villages, I suppose.
Oh, they tend to... They're nomadic.
Right.
More likely to...
But I guess...
You'd
I
be
guess
entering
if
a
they're
camp, not a village.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll have to try not to accidentally wander into one of their camps. They might take that as an attack.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I'll keep you out of that.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Haven't seen any signs of a camp nearby.
Well, Finn did. Wow, he saw signs of humanoids, rather.
No, he saw signs that they've been moving around, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's a camp nearby.
Mm.
Yeah, they might have just gone this way during their travels.
I think if they've been in the area nearby, we might find something like a recent kill or some rubbish they've left in a... I forget what they call those pits for rubbish. You might find a rubbish pit that's still like new. Or like a fire pit that's just recently been used. We can keep an eye out for that, but I'm guessing the rain will also make it harder to work out what we're seeing.
Most people put some effort into disbanding it unless they left in a hurry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, Aggie seems completely unconcerned about encountering these people, so he just kind of says, if we meet them, we meet them. If I see a sign of a camp, I will definitely be steering us clear unless you wish us to meet up with them.
So what was that tool again?
I don't think that you know much about stone tools, so I mean it's a blade of some kind. It's a big one. But that's about all you can tell.
Most likely stone hatchet.
So it's not something Braxon would recognise as a woodworking tool.
No.
It might be a woodworking tool.
Wait.
But it might
You're aware that there are savage people who use stone tools and stone weapons, and I mean Aggie's his spears are stone tipped, more sophisticated than these, but like you don't know anything about stone tools, so you would not be able to recognize this at all.
Yeah, I think Braxon might. I say might because you might say no. He might have also heard this special stones like I forgot the name of them now. There's special stones that are very sharp that some people still use, even though they can use metal. Obsidian.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
Needs to be near it.
Obsidian would require volcanoes.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying this is obsidian. I'm saying that.
No, I don't think you would have heard anything about that.
No.
I don't think there's that many volcanoes in here.
No, not even just here. Even back in Brawl Space. I mean,
okay.
There aren't exactly a whole lot of volcanoes on asteroids.
Yeah, we did visit that one asteroid that had volcanoes where the GIF harvested obsidian.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that was actually a small planet as opposed to an
Yeah.
asteroid. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, at least in Solas' mind, only places he knows currently that you could get obsidian is from volcanic area.
but yeah, no, Braxon would not know anything about using obsidian or other stone tools instead of metal.
Okay.
That's none of the cultures you've encountered do that.
Okay.
That's,
So we got no masticants on Brow.
All right, so the rest of the day is uneventful. You select a spot to set up your camp.
Yeah.
You can do that right where you are right here if that's what you want, or if you look around the map a little bit, you can pick a spot that you like better. I don't care.
I assume this would be like the equivalent of like an overhang, so that's what I'm imagining. You camp up here.
Yeah, we can go there. It looks slightly defensible.
Okay. I'll bring Aggie up there, and Ockar and Beelmulf.
I was to say I wanna. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'm gonna spend like an hour looking around for some berries.
Leva's going to stay there on her own.
Apparently.
I was happy there.
They will look around. Where have you gone?
Aggie can help you find some berry bushes easily.
I don't have to pick them tonight. It's just
So,
I mean,
that's
rest,
more or less
rest of the people can pick them while you pray for the spells to make it quicker.
yeah. Well,
In
I'm
the
not.
morning.
Well, I mean, Finnel'ar might
I mean,
wanna
you
cast
just
spells, I
you
don't
just
know.
yeah you just need to cast the spells, but rest other party members can pick them while you pray for the spells.
Mm-hmm.
so
Just
is
to
this thing here a
make it-
drop? Sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, that is.
Just to make it a bit faster in the morning, so you don't have to first pray the spells and then go pick the berries.
I mean, I'm not against the idea. I mean, it helps, so we'll do.
And Finn will probably cast a couple too. So
I can only cast 2, so I gotta refresh my spells. So durations go down by 1. It seemed we're camping.
Yep.
I will
Yeah.
cast my usual spiel. Another pound of salt's gone. It's my only
Oh,
material
right, okay.
component that I'm needing
I was-
to keep track of.
I was wondering about making some sort of spiky things or traps to stop people sneaking up on us, but looks
Counter.
like your spell's going to do that.
he's going to cast Anti-Vermin Barrier again.
All right, so again, Ockar, Braxon, Aggie for watch.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think
Finn.
Braxon is going to collect some rocks, even though he doesn't have a sling.
Are you lending Arca your stone? I know he's not here, but would this be something you would have done? Because if
Yeah,
he gets into
it's-
combat, he's not here to speak up for it. So I'm speaking up for him.
Okay.
Yeah, he can borrow that for his watch.
Okay.
So Braxton tells the others, especially Ockar and Aggie, I've collected some rocks. If we get some animals come up to us, and we don't want to have a fight with them, we can try throwing rocks at them to make them run away.
So these like fist-sized rocks?
Yeah, it might be a bit small for Aggie.
Definitely, and he like he's like, I can just throw a spear.
I mean, the only way the animals actually see you is by sight, so they won't smell you. If you stay out of sight, they will not see us.
Yeah.
If you throw something at them, they'll see you. And they'll
Okay.
hear you.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, if something seems to be able to get through the barriers,
Oh yeah, they can walk through it. I mean, it's just If it happens, how I'm just telling you how my magic works.
Right.
All right, give me just a second for something.
Braxus definitely wants to go invent something for catching water afterwards.
You sit thinking of for that.
All right, so you've got create campsite, circle of privacy, and Finn is doing anti-vermin barrier.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Finn's managed to catch a few animals for us to eat, but have there been any edible plants apart from the berries we've eaten as good berries?
There have been. No one's been making a point of like looking for them. There's plenty of berries that you could gather for
Yeah.
some extra flavor. It's not enough to like really give you a like replace a ration, but it definitely adds flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to spend too much time gathering food since we did get did we get those 2 weeks of rations from the giants?
We
yeah,
did.
I've got loads of
Yeah.
rations to just go through.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we don't need to worry about too much about that.
It's more about the water. I mean, you get water content from berries, but you need a lot of berries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
just good
not
to know.
enough. I mean, it adds flavor, which makes the meal better. But yeah, do keep in mind that you've got a ton of food from the the giants. You got
I
2
know.
weeks
I know.
rations, so
Right,
and
so it's just wondering what will happen if everyone gets eaten by a dragon and he has to go home on his own.
well, I mean, unless
Doesn't
the
have to
dragon
worry
also
about-
eats their rations, you can scavenge their rations.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You'll never have to worry about food again.
Don't you have a potion of longevity? Not longevity. What's the food one?
Food one.
Sustenance.
No,
The
it's
one
not
you had,
sustenance.
you had one the way you drank it and then you didn't eat food for about a week or so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that also means you can't drink other potions if you drank that.
Yeah, but he still didn't have to worry about food.
He's got a potion of heroics.
Is that the one?
Oh.
No, that is definitely not the one.
Did I could get the superior heroics then?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's not here to verify, though. All right. So, anything else that you guys doing before resting and sleeping?
Well, again, do the sending to the other two groups.
Oh, you're
Keep in
doing another
contact.
sending?
Why not? Everything okay here? Nothing particular happened. What about you?
I mean, I don't know.
We're a
It's an
day
extra almost 2 hours of rest the following day, but
I've got to rest for a long time, so.
Okay. I mean, it's
Uh,
totally up to you. I just like you
It's 2
hadn't
hours and
you
20
hadn't
minutes.
been doing that up till now, so I was just wondering
I-
what changed.
got a suggestion for Lever,
Hmm?
which you can do or not do. Instead of sending to both the other groups who we just spoke to, maybe you could do one sending to our ship and get a report from them, and then save the other one.
Yeah, we can do that too.
And then like you spend less time in the morning, but you also find some information that we don't know.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to do that?
Yes, that's actually a good idea.
Okay, so you contact your ship. Is there anything in particular that you want to say to them or anything? Or are you just getting a status update?
You probably
I
want
think
to tell them.
it's important enough to mention the dragon
Okay.
Yeah,
and the name of the dragon that we deal with, so they know. And other than that, just the status.
Are you mentioning, like, specifically made a deal with Green Dragon, don't attack it if that kind of thing?
Yes.
Or, like, is that
Yeah.
what you're
Yes.
going for? Okay.
Yes.
You could maybe give them the name of the Black Dragon if you've got enough words.
Yeah, would definitely name the dragons.
Okay.
There's no point in, not much point. I mean, there might be another green dragon around, and if they approach it, it would just go yum yum yum. Nice.
Well, they're
And then-
up in the orbit, so
Yeah. I
If we put
I
three
don't.
ships together,
yeah, all 3 ships are together up in around the North Pole.
right? So they
So-
would be able to signal each other.
They can signal each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't see many scenarios where they would be talking with the dragons they encounter.
if we need help and we do a sending, come here please quickly, and we try to explain why, then we are happy if we already warned them that the green dragon is called this and that and something else, and what we agreed with it.
Yeah, that's good.
So let's inform them with as much information as we can push into 25 words,
But
plus
if
asking,
but if
plus asking how they are.
Okay. Plus,
If
I
we
will
are-
add that it's, you know, the name is 1 word, whereas Green Dragon is 2. So that is actually a good point. Okay. Did you have something, Solas?
just that the name alone won't tell them much, and if we are calling for them to help, I doubt they have time to stop and ask the dragon who they are.
Yeah, but if you have told them Green Dragon named Thalodaxa, and then you tell them do not attack Thalodaxa, then
Yeah.
hopefully they have understood the first message that is the Green Dragon. So, and that is fewer words. Okay, so you inform them of that and ask for a status update. They tell you that it has been fairly uneventful. Minor scaver attack, but no injuries. Or no serious injuries, I should say. You do have Sun Fion is up there, so he can take care of some healing if necessary. Otherwise, status quo is essentially what you get back.
Okay.
They
Never
do
passed.
appreciate the information.
Lever passes that on.
Okay.
Braxon, thanks, Lever,
Yeah.
What for?
for
Welcome. You're
talking to our
welcome.
people.
Thank you for being social.
Thanks for
Thank you
using
for-
your special powers to do something I can't possibly do. And for not making my clothes vanish.
Oh,
Or
don't worry,
make
that'll
it
come later.
bigger.
Oh, did you?
I rolled for a wild search.
Okay.
There's a wild surge and some guy in Waterdeep says, "Who are you? And why are you asking me about dragons?"
Actually, I think a spell like Sending should have its own Wild Surge table.
Why?
Because all the things that could go wrong that are special for this particular spell.
I think you better leave it there before Ord sets up some sort of table of people spending bits to create.
I am
wild
not. No, I am not creating a special table for that. That's no. If I were to create a table, I would use the one in the book, and the only thing that I would be doing is at any time you got something, I would take it off the list and put something new in.
Oh man,
There are actually so few Wild Surges happening that by the time we get another one, we've forgotten about the old ones.
Well, like
I
that's
need-
just because you're not 8th level anymore. If you were 8th level, I've been getting all the wild surges because for some reason one of my dice likes to roll 15s, and apparently
I mean,
does not like rolling 9s.
If
You got
if-
weird
Leva,
dice.
Leva, if
clearly.
you want wild surge, just cast the Nahal's Reckless Dwemer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's-
wild surge on command.
Yeah.
That's not random enough.
I mean, it kind of is. Anyway.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys get some rest. Ockar takes first watch, but it is uneventful. And then Braxon, you take second watch. You're on watch for a few hours when all of a sudden you hear a great loud crashing sound from nearby, as if something large was moving through the underbrush towards you, and I need a 1d10, please.
Oh. That's probably a surprise roll or something. 10. That's either really good or really bad.
That is
High was
actually
good for surprise rolls.
really good, because you are not surprised, despite the penalty to the roll, as a massive reptilian creature breaks through the underbrush, charging your camp.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Bob.
dragon.
I think
Not
that
a
you're...
dragon.
It is not a
It's a wyvern,
dragon.
isn't it?
No, it is not a dragon. However, it is very big. This thing is... This is over 30 feet long.
Since it's so loud that big that it's basically crashing down trees, I would think that the party would wake to that kind of noise.
It's not crashing down trees. I didn't say that. But it is loud. But it was only when it basically charged at you. So yeah, that is gonna wake everyone, but it's gonna take time for you to get up.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, first round is 99 for rest of the group.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have yesterday's spells.
Correct.
Okay.
You have not gained new
I've
spells.
I've not changed my spells, knowing that this could happen.
Hang on.
I just put myself on the tracker for 99.
Okay.
Why 99?
Because he's asleep.
Because we are just walking.
Getting up.
Ow. So
Since
none of
that
us can...
Lizard woke us up when it basically crashed through everything.
Old.
Yep.
Would Braxon be able to get in front of Lever and use the extended spear and sort of set for charge? Or does he not have time to do that?
You can definitely do that. You were not surprised. Let me check to see if that is going to entail a bonus to your initiative modifier. Give me a second.
Oh, sorry. I've rolled.
No,
we
it's
can
fine. It's
change
fine. Yeah, you can just modify it.
modify
It's just I do want to. This is good. I want to know these things before.
Yeah.
Everything.
It actually happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this isn't the thing that Brax is best at doing.
Right
You're
now,
right,
I
damage
will
than anything else.
go ahead and subtract 2 from your score.
What puts it in?
I don't know.
Like
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna
Subtract 2 from initiative.
yeah, subtract 2 from your initiative. We'll go with that for now. I'm not seeing
Lafdul,
anything
why are you
specific.
98?
Because
Because I rolled a 99. If I put 99, then it rolls an initiative as well. So
You didn't have to put anything, just rolled D10 and just changed it to 99.
I didn't want to change it. That's the whole point. I just rolled something, so I didn't have to. Now you made me change it to 99 because then
Yeah.
laughter looks odd.
Lafdul rolled a D99.
Lafdul basically hoped for that one result that it would have been 99 and he wouldn't have to change anything.
Okay. All right. So, Braxon, you are indeed up first.
Okay, so Braxton's. I don't think he can go too far in front of Lever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Back there, do.
Okay.
And yeah, so he's basically
Set to receive a
trying
charge.
to catch the thing if it charges us.
Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, he's not going to attack it.
All right. And this thing does move
I think you might
in,
shout at it.
and you get your attack.
Yeah. I think you might yell at it, trying to sort of scare it off. It's probably
Yes, I bet that lizard is going to be spooked off by your vicious yell.
Yes. Definitely.
Braxon's last thought is going to be, I bet Higamus would like the head off this thing.
Only if he killed it himself or was part of the killing.
Did you roll to attack?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, that would help.
Yeah.
Right, oh, that's going to be a miss. My Thaco, if it's even worth it, with the extended spear is 14.
Yes. Unfortunately, you try to set to receive a charge, but are not able to do so. You do not get a good, solid set with the spear. Apparently, you stuck it in some mud, and it started to get tangled in branches and everything as this creature rushes in, and you do a miss.
How can something this big?
So next round we get to find out if leather tastes nice.
I mean, you still interposed yourself and her.
Yeah.
However,
No, that's fine.
you are now hearing sounds from all around you.
Uh-oh.
Are
Uh-oh.
they all this big?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I've just scrolled on the yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my! Goodbye, world.
So they're lizards. They're definitely lizards. They're splayed legs and everything, and they have a pair of big horns on their heads. And this thing charging at you, Braxon.
Yeah.
It swipes with its two claws and attempts to bite you.
Braxton's cursing at it as it's trying to eat him.
It misses you with its claws, but it does manage to bite you.
Ouch.
For 11 points of damage.
11. Whoa, nasty.
Another one comes up alongside you and tries to claw and bite at you as well.
This is bad news.
Manages to claw you once for 6 points of damage. One of them comes up, finds the waking Aggie, and attempts to claw and bite at him. Let's see. Manages to bite him only for 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
One of these.
I'm in the middle of everyone.
Yep. One of these comes down, and Finn, you're waking up, scrambling out of the tent, and it bites you. What is your armor class? You're not wearing armor, but you would have any, like, you've got bracers, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
Yeah,
let him
bracers.
answer. Okay. So you would be wearing those. You can sleep in that.
So
Razor
AC3.
fan.
AC3. Okay.
And yeah, bracers and a ring of protection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be wearing all of that. However, it manages to really get a claw, and a bite on you. So that is 9 from one claw, 8 from the second claw.
Oh, I thought it was one claw and a bite.
Oh no, it got claw, and bite.
Oh,
And
dear.
16 from the bite.
Oh, it was nice knowing you.
Alright, so that was... What's the total?
33 points of damage.
Ow.
I do feel like I suspect I know what you're going to do next, though. Next round. I can guess.
Yep.
Free bird and fly away.
And the other one comes down and takes a bite at Ockar. Well, a claw and a bite, I should say. Manages
It
to
also.
get 2 claw attacks on him. For 11 and 6, so 17 points of damage. Okay.
I think I know what I'm casting next turn to just give out the situation a bit.
I got a lot of background noise from you. Just a second there.
Sorry.
Okay, so next round. Initiative.
Fun times. Okay. Well, the spear didn't seem to work, so Braxon is going to press button 1. Is he going to press button 1 or button 2?
I'll say that it was a good idea, if not for the die roll.
Let's go for button 1. These look like large creatures, so he should be getting a D8.
Oh, these are big creatures.
These are massive.
These are massive reptiles.
See, these are the kind of creatures Lafdul wants to use against the enemies. Why are they against us?
Just charm them.
Yeah, sure.
I
That's
don't have char.
that's fine, right?
I do have a scroll of shrink animals.
Huh?
Shrink animal,
Something
I
to-
should clarify.
Something to consider.
Well, I'm gonna try and fear them, so with motion control, so that's what I'm doing. Well, at least 2 of them. I think it's 2. Yeah, 2. Creature.
All right, I need to roll for Ockar, don't I? What is his modifier with that weapon? All right, 4. All right, anyone still need to roll? Any questions about what you're doing?
Mine. Well, mine can be asked when my turn comes up.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. It's make fire, try to scare away creatures, try to stab creatures.
All right. Okay, Finn, you're up first.
I am changing into a bird and flying up into a tree.
Okay.
Cowards!
I mean, he did
Smart.
almost got eaten.
So for the healing I get from that,
Is,
20%.
Is Finn allowed to try and poop in the eyes of the creatures to distract them?
All right, so that's 7 hit points.
Oh yeah, you earn hit points, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, but it does get attacks of opportunity against you. It does manage to bite at you as you're flying away. It misses with its claws. And that is 9 points of damage.
They're beginning to make me angry.
Understandable. These things are very big. And up until the point that they just broke out of the underbrush, they were completely silent.
Just think about this as nature is trying to use for you as a nutrition.
All right, Braxon, your turn.
myself in a tree.
Okay.
So Braxon's just pressed button 1 and his sword starts flaming, and he's gonna try to attack the thing that he tried to stab the first time.
Okay. While you're rolling that, Finn, how high up are you?
Oh, definitely a good ways up.
Okay.
Don't go too high.
He wants to be out of
Yep.
lunging range.
That is a hit.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
So you're using the longsword, right?
Yeah, using the flaming longsword. So I do D12 plus something. I've forgotten what it is that I'm plussing. So let's have a look. Plus 4.
All right. So 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Don't you have a handout for that?
Yeah, I do. I was just a little bit distracted and trying to do the dice, not slow the game down.
All right, Leva, your turn.
Leva is enlarging Braxon.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be
Preferably with his clothes.
60%.
Not bad.
It's actually pretty bad for you, considering your default should be 100%.
Yeah, I
at
rolled a
10th
3.
level.
I rolled a 3. It was not great, but it's still extra damage, which is good. So
but the
Braxon,
important
that's
thing,
going to be 1.6 times whatever you roll, and then whatever additions you have.
1.6 times the damage.
Yeah, from the roll itself, not from the extra bonuses.
Oh, right.
0.
Yep.
Okay. Solas, your turn.
Unsurprisingly, I'm going to even out the fight by casting Prayer.
Okay.
It's 60 feet radius, and we all get +1 to attack damage and saving throws, while the enemies get -1 to same, and we also get +1 damage, and enemies get -1 to damage.
All right. Okay. Ockar is using his sword on the one next to him, and Bjornmoth is coming around trying to nip at it as well. And let me see. He does miss, however. Bjornmoth. That is a hit. And 4 points of damage from Bjornmoth. Okay. Now it is the lizard's turn. All right, the one facing Ockar is going to bite and swipe at him. Does manage to bite him. Misses with both claws. For 11 points of damage. The two on Braxon. First one is biting and swiping at you.
Every time they try and bite at Braxon, he's swearing at them in Dwarven.
It manages to bite you. Misses with its 2 claws. For 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other one is going to bite and swipe at you for... but it misses. And then the one facing Aggie. It gets a swipe off on him. For 7 points of damage. Okay.
You've been
This.
remembering to reduce the damage by 1.
No, I have not. Thank you for reminding me. So add 1 hit point to you, Braxon.
Woohoo! Thank you.
That wouldn't have made any difference to any of the attacks, however.
Okay.
All the misses were wide. All the hits were solid. This one up here, seeing that it has lost its juicy target that it really enjoyed chewing on. Let me just move you so that I don't think that you're within range, Finn. I just moved you by 1 so that
That's
I don't
fine.
think you're in range. And it is going to try and swipe and chew at you, Lafdul.
Yay. I was the last one out of the 10. I get picked on. Sad times.
And
Yeah.
what's
I
your
don't know,
armor class?
10.
Armor class
10.
10? Oh, right,
I'm
because you're
casting a
casting.
spell.
Yeah, you're. Ooh.
All 3 of them are hit.
Yep. All 3 of them are hits. All right.
Well, at least thanks to prayer, you take 3 points less damage.
Oh, wow.
So 6 from one claw, 6 from the second claw, and 9 from the bite.
6, 6, 9. 18. Oh, that puts me down to 25. I lost my spell.
Yep. All right, Aggie is he's got his spear out and he is stabbing at this creature, and he shouts out, "These are extremely dangerous."
Really?
You got that.
Finn almost got devoured in a single hit.
Yeah, he can't see that though. And that is a hit. That is going to be.
If only he could have. He would say that if they are weak to anything.
Well, Ockar's got his... What's weapon we using with Ockar?
The longsword.
I was going to say, because he gave up his spear.
19 damage to that reptile there. All right, Lafdul, you've lost your spell.
What can I do then?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
You can take out that sword that scares the rest of us.
Finn.
Yeah, no, I gotta hold it. Can't do
Finn.
anything.
No, sorry, Finn. You don't get a second attack. Braxon, second attack.
Okay. Theko is...
That's a hit.
10. Hey! Oh yeah, it's 17. It kind of looks like a 3 because it's sort of sitting on top of a tree. Right, so let's. Oh, this formula you gave me is. Hang on. Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so 12 points of damage. Is that taking into account the +1 from Bless? I don't think so.
Prayer.
Prayer,
No.
right, sorry. All right, so 13 damage.
No, I don't think so. Right, so I need to do +5.
Yeah. Okay, you chop into this creature, doing a nice bit of damage, but it is very big, so it is not terribly concerned right now. And
So-
Ockar
so
gets his
Braxton-
second attack. Yep.
Brax is still screaming at the singing dwarf.
Ockar gets a critical hit.
Nice.
Way to go,
That's
Ockar.
good.
Ockar gets a critical hit. Yeah, if only he were here for that, he'd probably be really happy. All right, it makes
Oh,
it.
I'm really happy for him.
Probably get like
Vicariously living through him.
bonus XP at the end of the game.
Let's see. Oh my lord. You see much extra damage that is. Give me a second.
It doesn't automatically slay reptiles or anything, that sword in a crit.
No.
It
it
just
doesn't.
gives extra damage. But if Ockar does massive enough damage that the reptile might be dead.
What was it, those Bane swords? I thought they did that.
26 points of damage.
That's nice.
26 points of damage.
That'll
Ockar
leave a mark.
shouts out call for Tyr's aid and chops into it with his sword. And that thing rears back, letting out a hiss of pain. And it's time for initiative for the next round. Let's see if I roll a 1 for them, the lizards, for initiative again.
No, no.
I will do something.
I would hope you'd do something.
I will
Yeah.
do something.
Well, it depends whether or not I can get my turn. I might die before then.
You can try and pickpocket one of the lizards because you need a new
Yeah, I'll
holy symbol.
pickpocket its brain. It doesn't have its brain. It defaults. It dies. I mean, that's how them works, right?
Anyone still need to roll? All right.
I think we're good.
All right, Finn.
Finn is going to resume human form up in the tree.
Okay.
And
The
healing.
tree breaks.
Yes. 50%.
Right. So I was down 35, so that's what, 17?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Very, very useful.
You can't keep doing that, but that's a
Yeah,
very
you
good.
can.
You can do it a
You
couple
do
more
it 3
times.
No, but doesn't he have to change into a fish next time? Because he's already been a
Not a
cat.
fish,
Reptile
no.
and a raptor. Oh no, he's not a raptor.
He's
I have
can change to
reptile
bird.
left.
Right.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you change into
Oh.
one of those things, or are they too big?
They're
Far
too
too
big.
big.
Yeah, far too big.
You need shape change.
The
for
the
that.
biggest thing he can turn into, give or take, is a black bear.
Could he change into crocodile?
A normal crocodile, yeah. All right, so Solas, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to be casting Lance of Disruption to this lizard next to me.
Okay.
So it's going to be taking a 5d4 plus, let's see, 16.
All right, saving throw versus spell.
Yeah, for half.
Okay. Okay, there's a shimmering concussive force that streaks out of your hands as you intone the words of the spell that streaks right into this creature, slamming into it, and it takes 14 points of damage.
By the way, did the halving also affect those? Just the dice roll or the pluses also?
It's the total.
Okay.
When you make a save, it's the total damage on magic.
Since I remember you saying at one point that if I casted the what was the first level flame spell, it would only affect the die roll.
Right.
The
So no,
forces.
the burning hands and a ring of fire resistance. Ring of fire resistance reduces each die
Ah, okay.
by a certain amount,
Okay.
as opposed to giving you a take half damage kind of thing.
Okay. Just making clear.
And anything else that would work the way a ring of fire resistance does. Okay, so Leva, your turn.
Leva is going to reduce this one.
Okay. Saving throw versus spell.
That one.
I'm gonna mini me.
Oh yeah.
And
That's the best
actually, I
one
need
to-
to roll wild search first.
Well, I'm sorry, but these people together have probably less hit points than you alone, Braxon.
No. That's the best choice.
Actually, we both got pretty good hit points between us. I got 43, I think. Solas got
Yeah,
46.
you just have a really bad AC.
So you
Yeah, I
just
was
cast
casting a
that.
spell.
You just cast that at 15th level.
Oh, strong
Wow.
success.
So I believe that hits. It goes down to 90%, and then do you have the text up? Or do I need to pull that up?
Just a second.
Because this thing is gonna get tiny.
Because it could go past.
Really tight. It's 10%, I think, is the negates or makes loses 10% of its original size for every level of the caster to a minimum of 10% of the original size.
Okay. All right.
So it comes over in guys.
But doesn't it keep getting smaller by
There is a
a
section at the
fixed
bottom.
amount after that?
Yeah, thereafter it
Thereafter the
shrinks
size
by
shrinks
1 foot increments to less than.
Hey, please. Thereafter the size shrinks by 1 foot increments to less than 1 foot. By 1 inch increments to 1 inch. And by one, I don't think we need to go further than that. Or do
Okay.
we?
Let's
enough.
see.
Remember the giant that hit us for 1 hit point every time?
All right. So,
It's a good spell. Braxon says the rain stopped. Oh no, it started again.
So it's like you reduce it by 90%, then you reduce it
so
again.
then
by
1
another-
foot until it hits 1 foot.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So then that's.
It's actually 1 foot to less than 1 foot.
Yeah, but it can't. If
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is
No.
is
You
to
don't worry about it.
exact-
Don't worry about it. I'm calculating. And then it's 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is going to be.
Can't exactly copy and paste the entire spell in the thing, so.
Does it get a saving throw?
It did get a saving throw. It failed a saving throw.
It's still big.
That's because I was oh right. I need to hold down. I need to hold down a. I need to hold down Alt. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not done yet.
Maybe
Ah.
would you want to keep it as a pet?
It's not permanent.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking
It's
suffocate it,
technically
Mike.
smaller than that.
How big is it?
9 inches long.
Yeah, it might just run away now.
Could you stomp on it?
It still has whatever hit points it had.
Okay.
If it tries to run away, we get attacks of opportunity.
Lafdul's not drawing a melee weapon now.
I can't see it. It's that small.
Yeah. No, it's tiny. You can you definitely would not be able to see it from where you are.
It's between me and Lafdul.
All right, Braxon, your turn.
Okay, I guess Braxton's going to keep attacking this one
All right.
and hoping the other one doesn't get him. Is that one quite near the edge?
These things are so big that it's actually like over the edge, but that edge is not so far down that it's causing a problem. Like
Right.
this is a
I
40-foot
see.
long creature. This thing could easily get up there.
Yeah.
It's like on its
Alright.
hind legs swiping at you and stuff.
Cool. So that was a hit last time, but
Yep.
that's less roll, so it
That's-
might be a miss.
That's a hit.
Right.
Yeah, you have +1 from the prayer.
Ah, right. Okay. Hang on. Let me get rid of this.
I think you can hit the up arrow to get to previous rolls.
That's true. That's true. I can't now though because I've got stuff in there.
Well,
That's quite a nice hit.
24 damage. This thing is bleeding profusely now. It's still alive, but it is bleeding profusely.
Yeah.
Lafdul, your turn.
Oh, I actually get a turn. Alright, I'm drinking a potion of invisibility, a gulp of it.
Okay.
And I want to pick up my bow.
You'll have to pick up the bow next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out of melee even if I get attacked while I'm invisible. That's the intent. I'm getting out of here while I'm invisible.
Okay.
That's quite good, that spell about being made big.
All right. Ockar is attacking the reptile in front of him. Not a critical hit, but it is a hit. $17 points of damage. And Ockar slices through this creature's jugular vein, and it collapses on the ground, starts hissing, flailing, and bleeding out. Beowulf is going to come over and assist you here, Braxon.
Nice.
But he misses. Alright, it is the lizard's turn. The first one is the super, super tiny one.
And since it's not going to be able to see Lafdul, it's most likely attacking me.
Yep.
It's a shame you're not roaring in character for the lizards, because I'd love to hear how many octaves you go up for the little one.
So,
Roar.
Solas, you feel some tiny pinpricks on your ankle as it sinks its tiny little itty-bitty claws into you. Apparently, it can't get its teeth through your boot, but whatever. You take 2 points of damage. 1 point
Love
from
that.
each claw.
You did count in the.
It doesn't
reduction.
matter. You can only do you can't zero out the damage. It's minimum of 1. If it hits, it does 1 point of damage at this point. It's so tiny, but it can still hit and it can still do damage. All right, the one facing Aggie is going to miss entirely. Aggie uses his spear to block its sharp claws. Now the one that is almost dead facing Braxon. That's going to attack you, Braxon. And it manages to get a claw and a bite into you.
Right.
Claw for 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
And it bites for 4 points of damage.
Yeah. And the other one?
And the other one,
The other one that's not hurt is going to obviously take a big chunk out of Braxon.
yeah, it claws you for 8 points of damage, and then it bites you. Let me check something.
It's going to try and impale me with the horns or something weird.
It does manage to get its jaws around you and traps you in its jaws.
Really?
Yep.
That's
Like
why
a
I was
grapple.
drinking my invisibility, because I didn't want that to happen to me.
Okay. Can Braxon hold onto his sword?
You can, but you're trapped. You're not able to swing. You take 6 points of damage.
Would Braxon and his weapon be inside the thing's mouth?
I mean,
What
yeah,
about-
you are, but no, the sword itself isn't really. It's trapped you in its mouth, though. Not like completely, but it's got its lips around you. Its jaws are locked, and it's just constantly bearing down on you.
I'm
It's
just
like grinding
wondering.
you between your teeth.
Yeah. Is that doing damage or just not till next round?
Well, I mean, it did damage this round for the 6 points of damage, but it'll do damage next round.
Did I miss the 6? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. No, what I was asking is if I'd be able to press the spear button inside its mouth.
You can, but you're not trapped in that way.
Oh, okay.
You can press the buttons, but you can't swing.
I see.
Aggie hits the one he is facing with his spear.
I'm here.
Ah, hey.
Wild Ockar joins the channel.
Sorry, I overslept.
Okay, we are in combat. You were woken up. You do not have your armor on. You would probably have your shield. You are using your sword right now, facing very, very large lizards. You did manage to kill one with a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me get into roll 20.
One's been shrunk, and one's eating Braxon.
And Aggie has dispatched his opponent with
Which
a
means-
swift stab with his spear.
Maybe I'll get to roll up a Kenda later.
No. All right, let's see. Second attacks. Braxon, you are trapped, so you do not get your second attack.
So I can't even attack the other one.
No, you're trapped. You're like your arms are pinned and everything.
Right. Oh, I see. So I've got to do like a bend bars
Yeah.
thing to get out of his mouth.
Yeah, you can try that.
I'll throw some acid down its throat.
Ockar, are you in the game now?
Yeah.
All right, you get your second attack.
Okay.
You'll probably want to come down here and fight one of these two that Braxon is facing. It's this one
Or
down
come
here
fight
that
it,
has
maybe.
him trapped.
Reptiles.
Yep.
Okay. Think I have strength.
No, because it's at night. These things
Okay.
woke you guys up.
Do we have any buffs on, like bless or something?
You got prayer.
Yeah.
Yes?
Prayer.
Prayer, so that's a +1?
2 damage and attack.
That go is 8.
That is a hit.
Okay. So that is 1d12 plus 5. I know, 1d12 plus 6 because of his thing.
All right, so this reptile was already pretty beaten up by Braxon, but you come in and give it the finishing blow, and it is dead. All right, let me go ahead and roll morale for these things.
Is this for Braxon or, or the
No,
lizard?
it is for the lizards.
It's going to run off with Braxon in its mouth. It's going to go, well, I could just eat this one later. I'm off.
Okay.
I'll
All
be
right.
utterly disappointed when you shrink down to a smaller meal.
Initiative time, please.
I'm wondering how much Braxon can do. Like, I've got a dragon's blood potion, but I can't see how Braxon will be able to
No.
tell.
You can't get any of those.
So am I limited to trying to shove its mouth open?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so what's that? Player initiative and
Plus 3.
What?
Very-
Plus 3.
Yep.
Do I have to put a plus in or just put the 3?
Just the 3.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do now. I guess I'm gonna swing a sword, I guess.
I thought you were
Question mark?
gonna be
Into
pulling out
draw
your
bow last
bow.
Yeah, I was, but seeing how the combat's changed, I mean,
I mean, you can
can't...
shoot the tiny lizard.
Not
Yeah,
from
I
his
mean, you
position
can't.
right now.
No, but if I moved slightly, would it be a hard target to hit?
Right.
Yes,
so,
it would.
so-
It's
Alright,
9
so-
inches long.
Can I grab
sorry.
a sword
Yeah, you can draw a sword.
in my time? Well, drawer. It's on the floor probably somewhere.
You probably at least put your belt on
No.
as you before you came out.
So let me just check which sword.
All right, Braxton, you had a question?
yeah, if Braxton could shove the mouth open a bit, can he sort of like... You see those people that put a bit of wood in a crocodile's mouth in films? Would he be able to do that with his spear?
No.
Right.
No, it's you're just trying to escape.
Okay.
Um,
I suppose not getting chewed up is enough of a thing to do.
let's see.
Interesting side note: crocodiles have really strong bite power to bite down, but they have really weak jaws to open their mouth.
Yeah. You just put a rubber band around their head and they're screwed.
Braxon, how tall are you again?
Normally
Yeah.
he is. Where is it? Normally he's 5'4". So was he 1.6 times his size?
Yep. All right, you're
At
about
least-
8.5 feet tall.
8.5 feet tall.
So let's see. I will give you the Ben Bar's lift gates of, I think 1876 strength.
Oh, that's nice. Should I change to 1876?
No, because it
Percent.
doesn't give you any bonuses. I mean, it doesn't give you any of the other bonuses. I'm just giving you an equivalent.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know what the roll is meant to be.
Yeah,
If-
I'm
if
looking
it
at
wa-
it.
If it was just straight strength roll, you would get +4 from the
No,
unfailing endurance.
that's cool. That's cool. I just wanted to know if I was going to do it automatically on the sheet or not. If Ult's looking it up, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. All right, let's see.
Do I do
Has
a
everyone?
D100?
Yeah, not yet. Has
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
All right, Leva, you are up first.
Clever sense, right? No, first the question: can she actually see the small one?
Probably not.
All right, then she's casting magic missiles on the big one, the
Okay.
one that holds Braxon. All 5 of them, if she gets 5.
You will most likely be able to see the little one if I get my spell off.
Are you
So
making it bigger again?
well, it's too late now because
No.
she goes first.
Yes.
You get 4 missiles.
4.
Yep.
Oh, what a pity.
So 4 missiles streak out of your fingers and slam into the beast. For 15
Kill.
points of damage. All right, Lafdul.
Spit Braxon out?
No.
Oh, what a pity.
Braxton needs to coat himself with stuff that tastes bad to lizards before going to bed.
Can I flank it by moving there? I mean, I presume it's looking at Solas at the moment.
It's so tiny that it's not really there really isn't going to be a flanking
No.
bonus, but
I mean, you get the invisibility bonus. +4, isn't it? To hit?
you do not get a bonus to hit with invisibility.
Oh, was it? Oh, never mind then.
Have done to try to backstab it.
No, can't backstab it anyway. I will just swing my short sword at it.
Okay.
That's initiative. I don't need initiative. It's been a while since I actually swung my sword, so.
Apparently so.
Oh, not with that, bro.
What's your Thaco?
With that, it is a 13.
13? All right, yeah, that is a miss.
All
right.
right. Pop in.
Braxon, you're gonna do a. Let's see. That is not the right thing. You have a 30%, so D100, please.
D100, right. And I don't know whether I'm rolling high or low, so I will be blissfully happy if I get it wrong.
You want low.
Right.
Okay. You do manage to, with great effort, heave and push with your elbows and begin to widen these jaws. You are going to take damage from it as this is happening.
Okay.
There's a very small chance you actually managed to pull that off. It's actually supposed to be pulled off.
Well, it's not a very small. It's a 30%.
Is it?
Yeah, 3 and 10.
So I might actually die getting chomped on the way out.
Yeah, but at least you're not in its stomach, so that's always a plus.
Well, the
I
good
dunno,
news.
go-
Good news. You're not dead.
Yeah.
Bad news. You take 15 points of damage. Nope. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
Sorry. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, you
thank
could always steal life off of it.
prayer.
Well, yeah. If
Panic doesn't take over.
All right, Solas, your turn.
I'm gonna be casting Aganazar Scorcher on the little one.
so,
Oh my God.
does this
So
mean
it's
Braxton
going to
fell out
be
of his
visible
mouth?
now.
Wait, sorry. What was that, Braxon?
Does that mean Braxton fell out of his mouth, or is he still in his mouth?
Yeah, you got yourself free.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Solis.
It's going to be really visible now, that little lizard.
No, you're gonna
I don't
shish
know.
about a bit.
Depends.
It's lizard on a magical skewer.
Is
So it
that
makes
the
us-
one that's next to the Solas?
Yeah, it's this
Yeah.
tiny little thing. Got shrunk by lava.
Yeah, from 40 feet down to 9 inches.
It takes 12 points of damage.
Saving throw to avoid? Take half damage?
No, only if it has anti-fire capabilities.
So there's no saving throw?
No saving throw, except for creatures that are between me and the target.
Okay. So 12 points of damage.
And the jet is going to be continuing next round.
Okay. All right, Ockar, your turn.
Okay. Can I move there?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and Behemoth will come here. And I'll attack it.
All right.
Sorry.
That goes 8.
That's a hit. All right, 15 points of damage.
Now for Behemoth.
All right, that's a hit too.
Now,
Right.
if only that little lizard
Very
runs, flees in between Lafdul's legs.
You know it was gonna do that. Like that's obvious. All right, and 6 points of
That's
damage from
something I don't
Behemoth.
regenerate from either.
So Ockar and Behemoth, you come over and slash at it, and Behemoth bites at it. Manage to get some good cuts off on it. It is still alive, but it is not looking in great shape. While Aggie steps over and stabs with his spear, having taken care of the one that he was facing, and he does get a hit for 17 points of damage, skewering the creature, ending its life. Alright, Finn, your turn.
Finn was casting, but he's canceling it.
Okay.
Finn, couldn't you just eat it?
I'm back in human form.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I
Okay.
mean, you still can eat it.
Yeah, that's still an option.
Alright,
I mean,
Lafdul,
so
I'm
this
going to
is-
need a saving throw versus spell from you. As this little tiny thing runs in your direction
Can I not
through
tumble?
where you were standing, and the beam of fire extends after it from Solas's finger.
Does Lafdul get the attacks of opportunity?
He will, yes.
Save versus spell. Family armor is 11. Nope.
Do you have any rings?
Oh, prayer.
Yeah,
Yes,
you get the
that
bonus
means
from
so.
prayer.
Yeah.
So that is a
So I
save.
meet this. Yeah.
Does that
So
mean he
you
takes
will
half
take-
damage?
Yeah, he takes 1d8 instead of 2d8.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I've been
That-
telling
that was
you
a
all
mercy.
my.
That was a
I've been telling
mercy.
you, I've been telling you all my d8s are cursed.
All right, 1 point of damage,
I
There
will
to
not
Lafdul?
regenerate.
and you do get an attack of opportunity against this thing.
Yeah, come on. I can skewer this thing, right? Oh, I might.
That's a hit. Does that
Did you
include
attack
prayer?
Oh, 4. Is
4
it a
points of
magical
damage.
creature?
No. No, it is most
No.
definitely not a magical creature. But, let's see. How fast would it actually be able to move, considering it is so much smaller?
I could fairy fire it, so it won't be able to flee as long as it doesn't get out of my sight. So we wouldn't lose it.
I think that it's probably only going about there. I can't move very fast.
When it tried to hide.
Maybe, but
It's
We'll
pretty
see.
hard to hide when there's a stream of fire coming into you.
yeah. All right. Second attacks.
Probably would have moved slightly.
Not from Braxon, because you were breaking free. Ockar, you can see. You know exactly where this thing is, because there's a stream of fire.
But I don't think I can move there and attack. 'Cause I moved to the other thing and attacked it.
Yeah, but you didn't move very far.
Okay.
Let's see how far it is.
It's about
It's in my
it's
movement.
yeah, it's just there. I'll let you. It's fine.
just don't move in the way of the jet of fire.
It looks like he's right in the way.
Yeah,
Right
no,
moves slightly
that
along.
is gonna be like because it's so tiny. You would be moving through that.
You'd have
So go ahead and
go
give me a
around.
saving throw versus spell.
Okay. I
Yeah.
succeed.
That's a success. So 1d8 from Solas, please. Now the d8 isn't cursed. 7 points of damage. But you can attack the thing.
Oh,
Right.
We
Your
really
sword
hate
is
this
just-
little one.
Do you literally skewer it?
You know what? I think that first let me give a saving throw. Oh no, give me another d12, please. This thing is
It's
so
a
tiny.
saving
Your
throw.
weapon is so big that's definitely triple damage dice.
Not definitely massive damage or something. I thought is it 50
No,
or
it's at
half your
50.
hit
It's at
points?
50. No, it's at 50. All right, so 32 points of damage. Ockar comes in and just slices this little tiny itty bitty reptile to pieces.
It's
Just
gonna
cuts it in two.
poof.
No,
It's gonna poof out.
no, it doesn't.
So-
No, it doesn't.
So if
Doesn't
Ockar
it?
slices it to pieces, I'm going to be basically cooking all those pieces, so we have lizard steaks.
Giant lizard slaying, so.
I mean, so it stays small for now until the spell runs out. At which point,
Yeah, that's why I was saying
gets
leave it out
big.
of the way.
and you
Can he
do
cook
not
it?
want to eat that.
Can he cook it
Uh,
while it's small
Well,
and then it
the,
grows
stre-
big, fully cooked?
the stream continue. The fire stream continues for another round.
Yeah, well, that just means that it's charred and burnt to ash, essentially.
Ah, pity.
It doesn't get cooked.
But
It,
Ockar and Lafdul should move away during that start of the next round.
Oh,
That
what was
was
that
Is it
game?
edible? Can we cut off the fillets and have lizard fillet?
I think your attempt to set up a chain of McSolace burgers is going to fail.
you could, but keep in mind that this is literally the middle of the night.
I'm
There's a bit
getting.
of a-
Yeah, but I'm sure that they keep till the next evening. Don't you
I'm
think?
gonna use lay on hands on myself.
This is a bit of a morality question, but
We're done with
What?
combat, right?
Yeah,
what
Braxon's
if I animated these
And I'll
instead?
cast Scarlet Wounds on myself.
I mean, you can do that occasionally. I don't know that other people would be appreciative of that.
Wow, we're
I'm
going
not
into a big combat. They almost killed us. They could be useful.
But I
I'm going to
will
be-
say this: you can have an opportunity to think about it and maybe discuss it with the others. But it is time for us to take our break.
okay.
So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Let me go ahead and stop the sound of the storm for the moment.
Yeah, you got to remember to start it at the end of
I didn't
the
even hear it.
Oh no, well that's probably because you have it muted or something. Anyway, so we'll be
No.
back in about 10
20%.
minutes. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. You can get a drink, breathe a deep sigh of relief that the entire party wasn't eaten by these enormous reptiles. But we'll see what happens. That will
Watch
be
dinosaur spittle off yourself.
shortly. Yeah, little dinosaurs. We'll be back shortly, everyone.